Today in Mbali Talks, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 apps that you can easily download on your phone for free and that you can actually use for you to be able to make at least $5 a day if you're somebody who's looking for quick cash online. Hi guys, welcome to Mbali Talks. As per YouTube tradition, please do join our community by just hitting the subscribe button below. I promise it's absolutely free, and also please don't be shy to hit the like button so that you can help this video's algorithm and this video can keep showing up on YouTube in front of the faces of people that can actually use this kind of information. Without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into it. So you guys know that generally on Mbali Talks, I share content on the kinds of businesses that you guys can start, how to actually start those businesses, where to find suppliers for those businesses, etc. However, I do know and totally understand the fact that it's not everyone who is built for them to be able to start a side hustle, which is why I make such videos. The target in videos like these is people who feel like they either don't have the time and or the skill for them to be able to start an actual side hustle that requires them to be selling to people. Also, you may find that you are literally an introvert that does not enjoy the company of other people and just feel like you're better off sitting in the house, playing on your phone, but still want to be able to make a bit of extra money.
If that's you, then this video is for you.
The first app that you can download for free on your phone and actually use it to watch videos, to play games, etc., and still be able to make a minimum of $5 per day is actually an app that I recently discovered, I think 2 or 3 days ago. And I thought to myself, I put it here as number one because it's an app that makes me feel like I totally understand how a person gets to make money on the app and the fact that the money is reflected immediately once you've completed a task. This app is called Paid Work. Paid Work is an internationally available app, so it doesn't matter which country you're from, you can actually check it out on the Play Store that you actually use. The great news is the fact that it's also available on both Android as well as iOS system, unlike some of the apps that I'm actually going to talk about, especially I think app number 4 in this video. Initially, the app promises to pay you for you to be able to play games, basically download certain games, play them for a while and or play them to unlock a certain level of the game in order for you to be able to actually get paid. However, I did notice, which is basically my favorite thing to do on the app, that they also pay you to be able to watch videos. These videos are basically ads that they run in between certain apps for you to be able to make money. A lot of the ads that you're actually going to get paid for on a platform like Paid Work literally last 30 seconds. So if you feel like you have 5 minutes of your time in a day for you to be able to spare so that you can make a bit of money, it's definitely one of those apps that I would advise for you to check out. And quite honestly, in my experience, I've only been able to make 10 Rand in the past 2 days. Again, guys, these apps are not get rich quick schemes. They are just apps that can allow you to be able to make a bit of extra money to, say, maybe supplement your toiletries. And still, even though I only made 10 Rand, I'm not spending all my time on the app. So if you're somebody who, say, maybe sitting at home, maybe you're in between jobs and you're in between school and you're looking for a way for you to be able to make money online, Paid Work is definitely one of the apps that I suggest for you to check out because I just feel like it's a better paying app compared to a lot of the other apps that I'm going to suggest in this video. The next free app that you can download on your phone in order for you to be able to make at least $5 a day is called Timebucks. Timebucks makes it a second on this list because I feel like they have different ways for you to be able to make money online. On top of that, they actually do pay you a $1 sign-on bonus for just installing the app and registering an account. Timebucks is available worldwide and actually offers many different ways for you to be able to make money online. You will get paid for taking surveys. You will get paid for watching videos, literally clicking on a link, going to watch the video on a platform like YouTube, possibly leaving a comment on that video depending on what the instructions for the task are. You will also get paid for watching slideshows. So slideshows are basically website articles that someone has written and they are trying to actually promote, say, maybe their blog. When you get to the website, you're going to realize that the blog post is so long that it requires you to keep clicking next so that you can read the next item that is on that blog post. That is basically what you get paid for. Another good thing about Timebucks is the fact that all the money that you make is literally denoted in how much you're going to be getting paid. So you will not be trying to accumulate points before they can be turned into cash, like some of the apps that I've actually spoken about in previous videos. You're literally going to get paid the amount that you see per task in order for you to be able to do it. Not only that, you do get bonuses for completing a certain amount of tasks each and every day. So again, if you're somebody who's looking for a way to make quick money online, you're sitting at home, you enjoy using your phone and or playing games on your phone, Timebucks is definitely number 2 of the apps that I would suggest for you to be able to make money because I just feel like I also understand how their money accumulates. I understand how you get paid for tasks, and also it's easy for you to quickly reach the $5 threshold that they have before you can actually cash out. The next app that you can download on your phone, absolutely free, and still be able to make a minimum of $5 per day is an app that is actually owned by Yandex.co called Toloka. Toloka is a get paid site where you get paid mostly for watching videos. The only difference with Toloka compared to the other platforms that I'm actually suggesting in this video is the fact that once you've watched the video, they do want you to answer certain questions relating to that video. So you can't just open a video and think you're going to play it in the background while you're busy with something else. You're literally not going to know what the video is about at the end of the day once they start asking you the questions, and therefore you are not going to get paid for that task. In addition, some of the tasks that you're going to find on a platform like Toloka literally involve you taking videos and or pictures of your surroundings. I did kind of enjoy the idea that their tasks are actually practical things that you can do and or practical things that you can take. You don't even need to even take a professional looking picture, and also a lot of the tasks that require you to take certain content do give you one, the instructions, and two, an example to say this is what your images and or your videos should look like. So it's definitely one of the apps that I would look into if you're trying to make a bit of extra money online, absolutely free. A side note about Toloka that I actually almost skipped is to say that unlike all the other apps that I've tried out, that are free money apps that promise to pay you money, they don't mind you taking the same task again and again. By possibly maybe taking different angles of the same type of task, of the same types of pictures, without changing any clothes, and still be able to get paid no matter how many times you take the same task. The next free app that you can download on your phone and hopefully make $5 per day is called Pons app. And the reason I said hopefully is because I just feel like compared to all the other websites that I've actually spoken about and apps that you can download on your phone, they are the least paying app that I've ever come across in this day. So Pons app initially was an app that was willing to pay you to just download it on your phone and therefore sharing your Wi-Fi and or your network bandwidth. This is something that I think also an app like Honeygain, I think I once spoke about it, does as well. That basically means they take a certain portion of the internet that you find you're not using at the time. Say maybe your phone is sitting there on the side but it's connected to your Wi-Fi. In the meantime, they redirect it to other parts of the world where the internet is actually required but where you find that it's either slow and or not readily available. So basically you make money by just having the app on your phone, which then would make sense why you find that in that process they would only pay you just a really small amount of money. The good news is though, if you download Pons app, they now have a new way for you to be able to make money on their app by actually taking surveys. I do think that was actually a good idea on their part, and most likely because they probably realized that a lot of people download the app and then they probably delete it because they're feeling like it's not making enough money. But if you're somebody who is willing to sit at home and take surveys, you are more likely to end up making $5, maybe even $10 on a platform like Pons app, depending on how much each survey is paying. Also, a lot of their servers are actually available in a lot of different countries. So you can just go onto their platform to check if your country is actually eligible for you to be able to download it on your phone. Also, you do get a $1 sign-on bonus for you to be able to actually use a referral link, which I've obviously put in the description box in order for you to be able to use that link to be able to download. And don't worry guys, there's no part of your earnings that I get to get, but I do get to get paid for the fact that you actually used a referral link that you found on a platform like Mbali. The next free app that you can download on your phone and use it to be able to play games and watch videos in order for you to be able to make a minimum of $5 per day is called App Karma. App Karma is an amazing app for people who feel like they enjoy spending their time playing on their phones, because the main way for you to be able to make money on their app is for you to be able to download games, play them until you get to a certain level, and or they are specific to say play it say maybe for 1 minute and or 2 minutes in order for you to be able to get rewarded for that task. This app is worldly available. Unfortunately, it is only available to Android users, which is why it has become the last app on this list, because I feel like it's just a bit more limiting for people who we find maybe are on iOS, which is a lot of people online nowadays. With the bad comes the good, because unlike a lot of the apps that I've mentioned in this video, App Karma is willing to pay you after only accumulating $3 of their points. They do work on a point system, and if you actually join the app using a referral link, again in the description box, you actually get paid free 300 points to start you out on your journey to be able to getting that $3 threshold, which quite honestly is something easy for you to be able to get if you're somebody again who enjoys playing games on your phone, you enjoy trying to make money online for absolutely free. Then App Karma is definitely one of those apps that I would suggest for you to be able to download on your phone absolutely free and still be able to make a minimum of $5 a day. A quick reminder about these apps that you're supposed to download on your phone that promise to pay you to watch videos is the fact that they are not get rich quick schemes. They will not make you a millionaire overnight. However, if you have a lot of them circulating all the time on your phone, like somebody like me, because I'm always doing research, you do find that the little cents that they are willing to pay you, they do accumulate to say maybe $10 and or even $50 in a week if you're somebody who is spending time diligently on them. So it is another way that I'd suggest for you to be able to literally make money for free online if you have a phone and you have an internet connection. With all that said, I've actually come to the end of this video. I do hope that you found an app that you are going to try out in this video. Please do leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know which app this one is going to be. And also, please don't be shy to suggest an app in the comment section that I should try out so that we can come back and discuss it here on Mbali Talks for everyone else to be able to benefit from if it's an app that you've realized is actually making money for you as well. Other than that, if you haven't already, please do join our community by hitting the subscribe button. Again, it's absolutely free, honey. And also, don't be shy to hit the like button so that this video can keep showing up in front of the faces of people that can actually use this kind of content. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.